made it. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is the one. This is what we're here for. After waiting about two and a half weeks after the sale, for a lot of people that don't know, allow me to fill you in, I talked about this about a month and a half to a year ago. Vinegar Syndrome had their halfway to Black Friday sale. On May 23rd to May 25th, they had the biggest sale they could possibly have during ever. This is the biggest sale they've ever had. In that time during this biggest sale, they had a lot of movies, and as you can tell by the amount of movies I have right here in front of me, it's a lot of them. After the sale, I picked up two other films, actually one before the sale and one after the sale. So I'm going to be talking about the two films I have here in the top, and then we're going to get to the big leagues. So let's talk about the halfway to Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome sale. First film that I picked up after the sale, and I had seen Twitter threads and I saw just how awesome this movie was, and I thought I missed out on the slipcover and I thought I was going to have to get the standard edition, but I didn't. It's Deadline. Just by the back of this alone, I was very hesitant to picking it up. I've heard nothing but good things about it, like I said, on Twitter and on some of the Vinegar Syndrome Collection Facebook group. They talked about this film, and needless to say, I was very insistent on picking it up. I picked this up on Diabolic DVD, and I was able to get a copy. So this is the slipcover on the front, going around to the back. Then you open up the slip, and then you see on the front here it says Deadline, A Living Nightmare, and then on the back, pretty simplistic. Newly scanned and restored in 2K for... I'm just kind of getting myself prepared here for how often I'm going to be having to say these special features, so here we go. Released in 1980, 90 minutes long. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from a 35mm Volt Elements. Producing something horrific, an interview with producer Henry Less. Embracing the horror, an interview with cinematographer Manfred Guth, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. From what it says here, it's basically a author or a horror writer that has learned that the bloodier the story, the bigger the market. You know what? I kind of don't want to get into this any more than that. I kind of just want to leave people for the surprise that it is. Vinegar Syndrome probably brings this gruesome masterpiece to Blu-ray based on, you know, Deadline. The fact that I've heard that it's super bloody and gory, and it's really, really good. That was the thing that that definitely had me sold. Diabolic DVD sent this one fast. I think it took like a couple of days, but like by the time I ordered it to the time it got here super, super quick. So that is Deadline. And the next one I picked up that was already very low before the sale, so I figured I should pick it up before, you know, it'd be gone. And sure enough, it sold out, I think within the first hour or two of the sale, if I'm not mistaken. This is Fleshpot on 42nd Street. The reason why I picked this up was because not only were there less than 100 copies, but the fact that the artwork on the slipcover is gorgeous. It's embossed from the letters here, like it's all embossed here. There's also a reason why I'm looking over here is because the camera's now here instead of over here, so I'm jumping back and forth. So just deal with my stupidity as we go throughout this really long unboxing. I really like the slipcover. It's really cool to just have like this really detailed artwork because it looks like this old early 1970 movie poster, and then it's the same with the artwork on the front here. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from a 16mm camera reversal. That's kind of funny how it goes from 16mm to 4K. Released in 1973, 87-minute runtime. Two different viewing options. The director's intended 133:1 frame presentation or the 185:1 theatrical framing. Audio commentary from film historians Sam Deegan, Heather Drain, and Kat Ellinger. Locations then and now featurette, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. There you have it. Fleshpot on 42nd Street. They are not on sale for the slipcovers, but I'm pretty sure the standard edition is going to be on sale on the site once the site goes live again. The site has been down for about 2 weeks now because they had so many purchases during the Black Friday sale, as you can tell. Overall, in total, I picked up 57 items. 57 items. And within this 57, two of them are not in here, I believe, because one of them in particular is the halfway to Black Friday sale subscription package. Your boy picked up a subscription package. I got the completionist package. So everything from June all the way until December, I have already paid for. And it even has the adult films in it, so good job on me. I'm really using my noggin there. I got the knife I've been using for every unboxing video, and we're gonna get to the big part of it. So let's do it. want you all to see it as I open it. Come on. Almost there. Got it. Huh. Other side. Other side. Other side. Don't worry. I sanitized the box, so, you know, there's nothing bad. No Rona up in this box. That should be it. Alrighty. Now let's see what's inside. Shh. Oh my god. There's so much stuff in here. There's stuff in here. This is crazy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. And I got this little sticker for free. So the first thing I got in this box was a little Vinegar Syndrome sticker. It's like a nice little lenticular sticker going on. Well, mostly just like glossy with colors and stuff, but that's cool. I didn't even order a sticker, so thank you, Vinegar Syndrome. You know what you're talking about. I also have this in between because it's gonna get real hot and toasty in here with all of these movies. So the first thing we got in here, what could he have gotten in a thin-ass box? It's gonna be a whole day of unboxings. Let me get the knife. We're getting the knife back. All right. Sliced my finger. That almost felt like a reveal, but you couldn't see it. For a lot of you that might know, I ordered a movie called Sex World back in the previous unboxing. They had the soundtrack on vinyl, so yeah, you got it. This is the 1 LP of Sex World. This is it right here. That is the front of the LP. Oh, nope, can't show the back. Can't show the back. It has pictures of the movie. Oh, there's only 500 pressed of these in existence, and I got number 395. This is the first pressing for oh my god, this is the first pressing of the first Vinegar Syndrome vinyl series release. Number 395 out of 500. You know what? I'm excited to listen to this one. Just beautiful artwork at its finest. So there you have it, the Sex World LP. Now we're gonna get... Oh my god, there's so many movies in here, dude. I don't even really know where to begin. There's a lot of... You know, I kept envisioning this video and how it was gonna go about, but it's really tough to talk a lot about these movies because there's just so much shit in here. Thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, for being like a trooper, because they just use these to stock it up, so thank you to them. Nothing in here. So they packaged them 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. Vinegar Syndrome, I love you. All right, let's start off with these ones. Open it up, baby, come on. Don't be shy. So the first one that we have here is Let My Puppets Come. This is a basically X-rated puppet movie. It's puppets having sex with each other. Like, if you are not happy with that plot, then there's something crazy or wrong with you. On the front here, you can see all of the puppets and embossed cover as usual with embossed puppet faces. On the back, still more puppets. Also embossed because, you know, that's how Vinegar Syndrome do be like that. We open up the slipcover and they actually have color to them. So it's actually the puppet's actual color to them. And then on the back, released in 1976, 75 minutes long, newly scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm archival elements, audio commentary with film historians Heather Drain and Sam Deegan, audio conversation with puppeteer and puppet designer James, I cannot pronounce his name, moderated by film historian Casey Scott, rare audio from a production of the musical Kumquats, the inspiration for Let My Puppets Come, audio conversation with Kumquats director Nicholas Coppola, it's better not be Nicolas Cage, it's probably not Nicolas Cage, moderated by film historian Casey Scott, original theatrical trailer, reversible cover artwork, English subtitles. I'm not opening up these movies, guys. Like, Michael Keene does a fantastic video. He did his unboxing, and he opened every single one, and boy, that guy he's really committed to the craft. But for me, I'm not going to be able to do that. So there you have it. Let My Puppets Come is the first of, oh my god, I don't even know how many are in here. I don't even know how long this video is going to be, but Let My Puppets Come. Slipcover. I decided to complete my Rudy Ray Moore saga, and I got the Human Tornado. I thought these were sold out at first, and then I saw them back on the site, I think during the sale, so right when I saw that, I had to pick it up. Released in 1976, 96 minutes long, scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm Volt Elements, I, Dolomite Part 2 making of documentary, commentary track with Rudy Ray Moore's biographer, Mark Jason Murray and co-star Jimmy Lynch, audio interview with director Cliff Rockmore and martial arts champion Howard Jackson, Der Bastard, German dubbed version. Get the hell out of here. Promotional still gallery, soundtrack, radio spot, The Human Tornado trailer, Dolomite trailer, original cover artwork by Jay Shaw, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. There you have it, The Human Tornado. Next up is the film that kind of sold out a little quickly, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This is Berserker. As you can see, the lovely little sync letters that go by that. That's the front of the slipcover. It's just a tent and Berserker. And then on the back, he's angry that the tent is up while he came back and he doesn't know how to handle it. So there you have it right there. Open up the cover and you have the guy. Oh, now his face is just really upset that the tent is set up without him. Released in 1987, 85 minutes long, newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 16mm original camera negative, A Family Affair, video interview with writer-director Jefferson Richard, Beware of Bears, video interview with actor Joseph Allen Johnson, Valley Girl, video interview with actress Shannon oh man, I don't want to butcher her name, but Shannon Enegman, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I'm sorry guys. Audio interview with actor Mike Riley, stills gallery, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. So there you have it, Berserker. Honestly, even without the slipcover, it's actually pretty cool, so I'll take that. But, you know, I still got the slipcover, so Berserker. This is an old Peakorama DVD. I picked up a couple of X-rated films, but that's because I kind of wanted to add some to my collection rather than just, you know, throw that off to the side. This is Peakorama Big 2-unit show, The Nightbird and Night of the Spanish Fly. I don't know, I read the descriptions of these movies and I was really interested, but this is 2 sleaze samples of mid-70s Big Apple-made sex films brought together for the first time. This is The Nightbird, released in 1977, 75 minutes long, and Night of the Spanish Fly, released in 1976, 73 minutes long. Both films scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm negatives and original theatrical trailers for both films. So it's been around less than 2 hours and 30 minutes in total for both movies. The Nightbird, Night of the Spanish Fly. Peakorama film. Bam. I wish I could just have you guys choose for me. Let's actually go to the bottom here, because I see some stuff at the bottom, but I'm curious what these could be. Oh my god. Okay, get ready for this. These are 20 slipcover protectors. These are all slipcover protectors. I got them because I would be crazy to not get slipcover protectors for my slipcovers. It's nice to be able to have these, and I'm probably gonna have to get a couple more, but these are a stock of slipcover protectors. So we're gonna put that off to the side there. None of these have slipcovers, so we'll do these ones next. Got it. See, this would be any normal person's chance to buy on their own, but apparently that wasn't enough for me. This was the last film that I bought during the sale, and this is Wacko. They had some slipcovers during the beginning of the sale, but I had no idea what this movie was until about a day or two during the sale. This was released in 1981, 87 minutes long, newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original. You know what, I'm gonna skip this part unless it has some significance to the film, but I'll talk about, when I say 4K 35mm, or 2K 16mm, you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's just a heads up from here on out. 4K 35mm, brand new commentary track from director Graydon Clark, Die Laughing, an interview with cinematographer Nicholas von Sternberg, never before seen outtakes, original theatrical trailer, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. So there you have it. That is Wacko. Next up is Graydon... No way. Oh, well, look at that. Check it out. I got a Graydon Clark double feature. They knew what they were doing when they were stacking these things. Which leads into the second one. This is Uninvited. Right there. That is Uninvited. 4K 35mm commentary track with director Graydon Clark. Alternate international edit because the film was released in 1987. 91 minutes long. That Darn Mutant Cat, an interview with cinematographer Nicholas von Sternberg. Original theatrical trailer. Artwork. English. Subtitles. This was also one of the last ones that I picked up during the sale as well, and it was because I heard nothing but good things about it. And I mean, the fact that it's secluded biochemical lab, runs cruel tests on animals, a seemingly innocent looking cat has just escaped, but beneath its furry exterior, a terrifying monster has been seated and runs away on a ship boarded for the Cayman Islands. That sounds already cool in and of itself. How the hell they're gonna pull that off? I don't know, but this is Graydon Clark's Uninvited. Next up we have The House on Tombstone Hill. Some of these were blind buys, so I'm not going to know too much info about these movies. That's just kind of a, you know, little bit of a snippet as we go through, where trespassing is a matter of life and death. 2K 16mm, 3 Dead Dudes, featurette with actors Mark Zobian, Victor Sorry man, I'm not going to pronounce some of these names, I just can't do it. And Douglas Gibson on an audio interview with director James Riffle, moderated by film historian Chris Pagali. Extensive behind-the-scenes still gallery, reversible cover artwork, English subtitles. Released in 1988, 94 minutes long. Looking at this is so daunting, but just gonna have to keep wiping up and going through. These next two are involving the good old Rudy Ray Moore. This one is Disco Godfather. I remember seeing this during a screening at the New Beverly for Dolomite Is My Name. I saw this trailer. Released in 1979, 98 minutes long, 2K, 35mm negative. Dolomite Part 4, making of documentary. So there's documentaries for each of the Rudy Ray Moore releases, and I believe since I have all 4 of the films, I have all 4 of the documentaries. Commentary track with Rudy Ray Moore's biographer Mark Jason Murray. Rudy Ray Moore, writer... Oh, Rudy Ray Moore's part? Holy sh... Wait, what? Okay, that's a little unexpected. Writer-director J. Robert Wagner. Co-writer Cliff Rockmore, and rare on-set audio, alternate German and French language tracks, soundtrack, promotional still gallery, Human Tornado, Disco Godfather, Dolomite trailers, English subtitles, reversible cover artwork. Disco Godfather. I am very surprised that Vinegar Syndrome was able to acquire all of his films, but I'm very glad that they did because they know how to remaster films to a T. So this is Disco Godfather. Petey Wheatstraw. This is The Devil's Son-in-Law, it says, released in 1977, 99 minutes long, 2K, 35mm negative, Dolomite Part 3 making of documentary. Commentary track with the same people I've talked about before, shooting locations revisited, featurette with Rudy Ray Moore, soundtrack, promotional still gallery, trailers for all of his previous films that I've mentioned, as well as original cover artwork, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. Petey Wheatstraw. Next up is another blind buy as well. This one is Blood Theater. This was released in 1980. Oh, okay, so there's 2 films in this. There's Blood Theater and The Visitants from the damaged mind of director Rick Sloan. 2K 35mm camera negatives, bonus feature film The Visitants, which was directed by Rick Sloan as well. Commentary track with Rick Sloan on both of the films. Ensemble intro from a screening. Nice. Well, this is almost kind of ironic now, isn't it? Ensemble intro from a screening at the New Beverly Cinema in Los Angeles with Rick Sloan, Mary Warnoff, Marcus Vautner, and Jordana Capra. If I butchered your names again, I'm very sorry. I'm going to be doing this quite often during this video. Blood Theater, post-film Q&A with Rick Sloan and Mary Warnoff, and commentary track for Blood Theater with The Hysteria Continues, reversible cover for The Visitants, and English subtitles. So you can either choose Blood Theater as your cover artwork, or you can flip it and have The Visitants instead. So there you have it, Blood Theater and The Visitants. Next up is a film that I wish had the slipcover, but I knew it wasn't going to, so I was totally fine with the standard edition. I've been wanting to watch it. Ice Cream Man, released in 1994, 86 minutes long, 2K, 35mm negative, commentary track with Norman Epstein, the director, Ice Cream Man Monster Vision Summer School Edition with Joe Bob Briggs and Clint Howard, interview with Clint Howard, interview with Roman Epstein, David Goldstein, still gallery, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles. And it has Clint Howard and David Naughton from An American Werewolf in London, so I found that fascinating. So there you go, Ice Cream Man. Also, for people that want to know the context of what I have in here, that's all that's left still. There's so much more left, man. There's more under these movies, so there's still a lot to get to. Next up that we have here is the Amityville collection. Amityville the Cursed collection, I should say. What I love about Vinegar Syndrome's box sets is that they just get it. They understand how to have style while still having accessibility to their films. So, as you can see, this is the box set, and if you want to open it up, you're like, how do I open up this box set? Am I a human or what? You just got to do this. And there you have it. Look at that. Look how elegant that was. I didn't get to show you my Forgotten Gialli Volume 1 box set. It's the same design as that. But as you can see, when you open it up, it has all this beautiful inner artwork going on. So it has all the really fucked up trees, I guess. And this has 4 films in it. Amityville Dollhouse, Amityville A New Generation, Amityville 1992, It's About Time, Amityville Horror The Evil Escapes. Am I going to watch all these movies? Probably not. Did I buy it for the style and for how limited the 4,000 or 5,000 copies were? Yes. So there you have it. These 4 films. I'm not going to go too in-depth with them. Actually, you know what? I am, because I am going to make sure that I give you guys all the info as much as I can. Amityville Horror The Evil Escapes, or Amityville 4 The Evil Escapes. Then why just not say it's Amityville 4? I said, my goodness me. 4K 35mm negative, The Return to Amityville, video interview with director Sander Stern, televised terror, video interview from cinematographer Tom Richmond, cover artwork, English subtitles. Amityville 1992, It's About Time. 4K 35mm negative timepieces, video interview with director Tony Randall. Clockwork, video interview with producer Chris DeFaria. Cover artwork, English subtitles. Amityville, A New Generation. 4K 35mm negative, audio commentary with director John Merlowski, moderated by Elijah Drenner. Through the Looking Glass, video interview with director Tom Merlowski. Malevolent Reflections, video interview with producer Chris DeFaria. Christopher DeFaria. Reversible cover artwork and English subtitles. It doesn't have any Ringo, but I know, I just like doing the voice every now and then. And finally, we have Amityville Dollhouse. 4K 35mm negative, Welcome to the Dollhouse, video interview with director Steve White. Jump into the Fire, video interview with cinematographer Tom Calloway. Demons in the Dollhouse, video interview with special effects artist Roy Kinrim, I don't know. Cover artwork, English subtitles. So there you have it. All the 4 films in the Amityville The Cursed Collection. Next up is 9 Lives of a Wet Pussy. Rated X in color. There is some scuffing on it. I gotta level with you, I could really care less, and the reason why I say that is because it kind of fits the aesthetic. Maybe this is a part of it. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Yeah, I think it's actually a part of it. On the front has a woman's face there. It says Rated X in color. And it has the title, A Film by Jimmy Boy L. And it says, warning, strictly for adults, so kids, don't, come on. Let's be adults here. You're not one, but let's just be adults for a quick second. Vinegar Syndrome presents, so there really isn't a company involved in this. Vinegar Syndrome just kind of remastered it on its own. So when you do this, it opens up, and you have the woman's face on the front. And there is no title by any means. It just shows the woman's face to make room for the X on the front of the slipcover. This is one of the more creative slipcovers. I'm actually not gonna lie. It actually looks pretty cool. People seem to pass on this one, and I actually passed on this one because it was gonna go out of print for the slipcover. I thought I would get it just because. 2K 35mm negative, audio commentary of film historian Sam Deegan, original theatrical trailer, artwork, subtitles. Released in 1976, 70 minutes long. It's actually a pretty short movie, and it's the debut feature of the director himself. Sweet. Put that there. As I'm delving deep more into this box, they sent me more stickers. So how lovely of them to do that. I love it. This one is, and it's been like this for everyone's boxes when they come in, Blood Games. Released in 1990, 90 minutes long. As you can see, the slipcover is not with the actual movie because inside is apparently the messed up cover artwork. I believe they made a mistake on it. We're gonna open this slipcover up and we're gonna attach it like so. If I can get it. You're about to see me attempt this for the first time and not mess up my slipcover. I feel like there's a lot of people watching who are Vinegar Syndrome purists that are like, what is he doing? Yeah, got it. Bam. There you have it, Blood Games, with the slipcover on, like it always was, for people that didn't see that in the past. This is honestly, like, it's such a beautiful slipcover, looking at it. So that's the front there. On the back, right there. For people that are interested to see what it actually looks like in terms of the artwork, that's the one side of it right there. And that's the classic poster right there. Okay, we're opening this one next. So this was the and I'm not even kidding, this was the very first Vinegar Syndrome title I had ever ordered. And it was on pre-order for the longest time, but it has finally arrived. And I'm pretty sure you all know what it is. There's a reason why Vinegar Syndrome had so many people for their sale. So let's begin this one. For the first title, we got none other than Rad. This is the one I've been waiting for, dude. This is it right here. As you can see on the front, it has the lenticular slipcover. Right there, clouds up in the sky, biker going vroom vroom, cha-ching. So it's very beautiful. The lenticular on the back, it's the nice cover that you get when you open up this. The 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray copy of Rad. I own a 4K DVD player and a 4K TV, so I'm very excited to check out what the 4K copy looks like. Released in 1986, and it is 93 minutes long. Brand new commentary track by lead actor Bill Allen. commentary track with Talia Shire, Robert Schwartzman, archival commentary track with Bill Allen, Bart Connor, Sam Bernard, various BMX stunt writers. The stuntman directs an interview with director Hal Needham, writes Something Rad, an interview with Sam Bernard, Rad 25, the 25th anniversary event, multiple archival interviews with cast and crew, Break the Ice music video, original theatrical trailer, extensive behind-the-scenes still gallery, 4K 35mm negative, cover artwork, English subtitles. That is rad for you. And all the more reason to have a slipcover protector for this film because of the lenticular cover. Rad's gonna go in its own little separate spot right there. So this is another film that I was kind of hesitant to pick up. I really didn't want to pick it up at first. In fact, it wasn't even a part of my cart on the first go-through of everything I was gonna buy. But because I would have felt major FOMO for not getting it, I picked up The Immortalizer. As you can see, has the embossed lettering, has a pretty cheap poster, but I feel like that's kind of the gist of it since this movie was made. It looks to be really cheap. You have the embossed needle with the embossed woman with the embossed letters. If you've been thinking about plastic surgery, Dr. Divine would like to change your mind. And then on the bottom right here, it actually has an embossed rated R logo. That's actually kind of funny. I like that. As you open it up, as you can see, same poster artwork on the front. And then on the back, 2K 35mm interpositive, Making a Crazy Movie, an interview with director Joel Bender, A Philosophy of Light, an interview with cinematographer Alan Caso, Tomato, promotional still gallery, and reversible cover artwork. 1989, 96 minutes long. Next up we have, wow, this is the Vinegar Syndrome Archive series. So these are films that are not on the actual Vinegar Syndrome label, but they're kind of on the label, but they're not. This is the Archive series. So we have Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. I've heard this is not great. This has limited copies. As you can see on the top, it tells you what number you have. This one is number 1485. Instead of having a top part, it comes out from the bottom, like a dirty little secret. If I were to choose which cover art's better, I kind of like this cover art better than this cover art. And it feels very solid. These are actually some of the best slip covers I've had so far. Dang. 2K 35mm negative, theatrical trailer, promotional still gallery, limited edition of 3000, double-sided poster, artwork, subtitles. 1978, 92 minutes long. I didn't know about the posters, though. That's actually really cool. So the Vinegar Syndrome Archive Collection gives you posters with your movies. Why didn't they say anything before? God, they're just keeping me on thin ice, I swear. Over here? Yeah, might as well. The Severed Arm. This was one I was kind of excited about, but watching reviews from other people and them saying it's actually really good has me very excited. On the front, on the back, I don't know. 4K 35mm negative, Severing the Past, an interview with actor Vince Martorano, a cut above the rest, an interview from producer Gary Adelman, promotional still gallery, reversible cover artwork, released in 1973, 89 minutes long. Okay, honestly, these slipcovers are hands down some of the best ones that I've owned. These feel incredible. Damn, Vinegar Syndrome Archive, where you been all my life? So on the front, you have LA Wars right here. That's right, it's LA Wars. It looks really delicious. On the back is the OG poster, right there. Then when you open it up from the bottom, same really cool original artwork, 2K 16mm archival elements, starting a war, an interview with producer, writer, co-director Tony Kanda, shoot first, an interview with cinematographer Mark Morris, audio interview with actor Vince Murdaco, audio interview with actor Rodrigo Obregon, still gallery, trailer, limited edition of 4000, double-sided poster, artwork, and subtitles. Released in 1993, and it is a 92-minute film. With Vinegar Syndrome Archive coming in clutch with some of the best slipcovers I've ever owned, like, ever. So, it's good every time. Next up is Hard Soap, and then there is a second film on it called Disco Lady. Takes you where Saturday Night Fever would not dare, even though Saturday Night Fever was an R-rated movie, so, you know, whatever. And Lather Up, Guys, the Great American Soap Opera. So funny. I'm holding her butt because I can't show it on camera, but there it is. Released in 1977-1978, combined runtime of 134 minutes. 2K 35mm negative, brand new interview with director Bob Chin, theatrical trailers from both films, artwork, subtitles. I can't show this woman's butt because it is very conflicting. I don't know what to show you anymore. I'm going crazy, and it's been like 45 minutes as I'm recording this, so. Justine. We have Justine right here. And on the back, again, because she be... You know what? Screw it. I'm going to show it. Yeah, there it is right there. And it says, from the cravings of a young girl's dreams to the maturing of a woman's passion. Justine. A different one, it says, Justine, a matter of innocence. And then on the back, 2K 35mm negative, brand new audio commentary from director Roberta Finlay, moderated by film historian Casey Scott. Trailer, artwork, English subtitles, released in 1980, and has an 84-minute runtime. This is Wonder Woman. So on the front, as you can see, there's these women. Don't worry, everything's covered, so you're fine there. So on the front is that. Same thing here. And as you open it up, boop. 2K 35mm negative, commentary track with director Robert Vincent O'Neill, extended European version because the film was released in 1973 and has an 82-minute runtime. Rather, over in Europe, it had a 90-minute runtime. Q&A from a 2007 screening at the New Beverly Cinema in Los Angeles with Robert Vincent O'Neill, Nancy Kwan, Ross Hagen, Roberta Collins, and Sid Haig. I did not even know he was in this movie. I'm actually kind of excited to watch this one then. Trailer, multiple TV spots, gallery, artwork, and subtitles. So there you have it, Wonder Woman. Next up we have here is Olivia. Olivia right there. She's about to knife somebody who did her wrong. So that's Olivia right there with her on the moon for some reason. I don't know, what is this, First Man? Or First Woman? You have her in her classic red dress, as well as her in a pair of sunglasses. It's them combined, except she's a skeleton now for some reason. I don't know, I really don't understand that. Released in 1981, 85-minute runtime. 4K 35mm negative, becoming Olivia, in an interview with actress Susanna Love, taking on many roles, an interview with the writer and assistant director John P. Marsh. A chance meeting, an interview with cinematographer John Cranhouse, learning from Yuli, an interview with editor Terrell Tannen, super 8mm behind-the-scenes footage shot and narrated by writer and AD John P. Marsh. Trailer, artwork, subtitles, Olivia. God, this thing is getting, you see this? This thing is getting tall already. I'm afraid of it falling. I'm gonna have to adjust this. Patty Hearst from good old Paul Schrader. Her own story on the front, that's the cover. And on the back, Abba Bam, this is the logo of the cult that she's in the film. We've got the front cover with the same artwork. And then on the back, we've got 2K 35mm inner positive, telling her story, an interview with director Paul Schrader. Art gallery and cover artwork. Yeah, there's like no special features here. Released in 1988, 104 minutes long. Patty Hearst, the one with the least amount of special features, but the one with the most quality. I'm not saying that none of these have quality, but I'm saying this is Paul Schrader. So this is quality, obviously. The Angel Collection. Everyone got the Angel Collection during this sale, obviously. It's a box set, and when box sets are this cheap, from a site like Vinegar Syndrome, naturally they're going to be the things you get on the sale. Front of the box set, and this is the back of the box set. No one ever gets to see the back of the box set, so there it has it. And you think it would open up at the top like the other one. Nuh-uh. It opens up from the side. Can you believe it? Look at that. It's magic before your eyes. As you can see, this is her. Still has kind of that artwork going on. First up, we have Angel. Avenging Angel. Angel 3, the final chapter. She's developed a taste for revenge. First up, Angel. 4K 35mm interpositive. Discovering an Angel. An interview with co-writer-director Robert Vincent O'Neill. Playing both sides. An interview with actress Donna Wilkes. A chance meeting. An interview with co-writer Joseph Calla. Angel's theme. An interview with composer Craig Safin. Trailers for Angel 1, 2, and 3. Deleted scenes and outtakes. No sound, which is weird. With outtakes, you'd think they would be laughing during that. Artwork. English subtitles. Next up, you have Avenging Angel. 2K 35mm interpositive. Street Smarts, an interview with actress Betsy Russell. Trailers for all 3 films. Artwork. Subtitles. Next up, Angel Chapter 3. Angel 3. Angel. How many angels are there? I don't know. 2K 35mm original camera negative. Audio commentary from writer-director Tom DeSimone. Moderated by David Descatu. I feel like that's from Once Upon a Time. Off of RapidHeart.tv, Stills Gallery, trailers for all 3 films, artwork, subtitles, and in terms of these runtimes, because did I do the runtimes for these last 2 films? I really don't know. I'm just kind of going as it is at this point. Angel, released in 1983, 93 minutes. Avenging Angel, released in 1984, 93 minutes. Angel 3, The Final Chapter, 1988, 99 minutes long. After you get this on the front, it shows this on the back. Good girl. Avenger. The Pink Ladies. This honestly has a really nice matte finish to it with the slip cover. You'll never know how good something strange can be until you tried it. On the back here, you show... This is an extension of that there, so there you go. Just has the cast list on it. Released in 1979, 77 minutes long, 2K 35mm negative video interview with actor John A. Moser, Alan Adrian. He plays the character of Alan Adrian. Video interview with Watkins historian and friend Art Ettinger. Production stills gallery, script and shooting schedule gallery, trailer, artwork, subtitles, ba-bam, The Pink Ladies. 1001 Erotic Nights, Volume 1 and Volume 2, I believe. Yep, Volume 1, Volume 2. And Volume 2 is called The Forbidden Tales. 1001 Erotic Nights, Part 1, Part 2. Or Chapter 1, Chapter... whatever your cup of tea is. Released in 1982 and 1986, has a 168-minute runtime that is combined. 2K 35mm negatives, trailers for both films, artwork, and subtitles. Directed by Edwin Brown as Stephen Lucas and Edwin Durrell. I don't know. Wait, what? Two directors? Both filmed, probably. These are the last of the films that I see in this box. So let's get to it. Next up, we have Evils of the Night. This was the second round of purchases I made during the sale. I didn't get this in the first purchase because I mean, the cover didn't really sell me until I read about it a little bit and I picked it up. So Evils of the Night, that's the front of the cover. Alien vampires have just landed from outer space in search of the one substance they need to survive. Teenage blood. That's the back of it right there. Actually, pretty cool plot. And that's also the Millennium Falcon. I want people to kind of like understand that because it looks exactly like the Millennium Falcon. I don't know why they decided to do that. I don't know if they got the rights to that anyway. Disney would have taken him down. That's the front there. That's actually really kind of gorgeous, actually. It looks like an old classic B-movie poster. On the back, 2K 35mm negative, Alien Blood Transfusion, video interview with director Marty Rustam, alternate feature-length TV edit, isolated score by Robert O. Raglan, extensive outtakes, 25 minutes, TV spot, work in progress trailer, artwork, English subtitles, released in 1984 and has an 85-minute runtime. This is going to fall. It's going to fall at some point. The Psychic Killer. It shows the fire continuing on the other side. I mean, that's dangerous. They should really put out the fire if it's expanding to the other side of the slipcover. He freed his mind and body to commit the most sensual and shocking acts possible. Good for you, dude. 2K 35mm negative. The Danton Force featurette with Mitchell and Steve Danton. Co-star Julie Adams and first assistant director Ronald G. Smith. The Psychic Killer Inside Me featurette with Graydon Clark. Oh, Graydon Clark. I feel like... The Aura of Horror featurette with Marty Rustam. Multiple TV spots, trailer, artworks, English subtitles. The Psychic Killer. Oh, I didn't even look at the front of it. This honestly has some pretty badass artwork. Look at that thing. It's probably my favorite of the bunch. This looks gorgeous. Oh, boy. Also, for people wondering if there's any audio in the background, my family has been here listening to me for like the past hour. But it's been such a long video as is, so we're almost done. We're getting there. Next up is Night Train to Terror. There you go. That's the front of it with the knife and the blood because it's a night train of terror. What do you expect? It continues the train tracks. A rock band gives their final performance on a hellbound trip into the outer reaches of horror. There you have it. It shows the same exact thing. That woman is me right now. Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and it has interview with producer-director Jay Schlossberg Cohen, interview with assistant director Wayne Schmidt, a bonus feature film, Greta, on the DVD only, commentary track by The Hysteria Continues, and a theatrical trailer. Released in 1985 and 93 minutes long. This is the one that I also purchased second round in terms of the sale. The Scare Film Archives Volume 1, and it is Drug Stories. This is an AGFA, 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 America's Genre Film Archive. This is a friendship or like a partnership with Vinegar Syndrome. So if you want to pick up two different, companies that actually release really good films that you would have never heard of in a lifetime, this is one of those companies. It's a really messed up face because don't do drugs, kids. On the back, I'm really not going to read all this. Do you want me to read all this? I ain't going to read all this. I'm sorry. It has the same exact face, but it has that really awesome AGFA something weird combo art with it too. They have a very distinct style at ACFA, so it makes sense from the way it is. From this comes The Worst Diseases on the back, 288 minutes in total. This is sort of a compilation of a lot of stuff involving them for kids that watched back in the day to not do drugs. And that's what I love about America's Genre Film Archive, is that they managed to find all these ridiculous clips of movies or spots or anything that involve these kinds of stuff, and they actually compile it and they remaster it. And it looks great. Collects the best of the best educational drug scare films from the 20th century, lovingly curated from Something Weird's vaults. They're proud to present the 2K preservations of these bad trips, bummers, flip-outs, all from original 16mm prints that were inflicted upon children in classrooms across the country. The Scare Film Archives, Volume 1, Drug Stories. I feel like it's the first I've talked about anything that intensively since the start of this unboxing. This is the last one in terms of movies, because there's a couple of other things left. But this is it right here. This is the one that I didn't think about getting until I got it, and that is Punk Vacation. I just wasn't a huge fan of the plot of this movie. I wasn't really necessarily invested in the kind of thing that was Punk Vacation, but as you can see on the front, this is the kind of the one that they sort of set up before the sale, like what they were going to sell in terms of like exclusive slipcovers that were going to be coming back, and this was one of them. So on the front here is Punk Vacation, embossed, all that stuff that you already know Vinegar Syndrome does. I don't even have to say it at this point. And then on the back, it has that. None of this is in English too, but it says Vergewaltigung Mord Terror in ein Film von Stanley Lewis. Basically, only 18-year-old or older can watch it. We have here Punk Vacation, very, very different from the slipcover artwork. And then on the back here, this is one of the old releases. You can definitely tell this is one of the old releases. Good lord. Extra features are on the DVD only. That's how old you know this is. My goodness. Video interviews with Stephen Fucci, producer-actor, Stephen Rowland, producer's assistant and stuntman, massive still gallery, massive, massive, and bonus feature film, Nomad Riders. Scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm archival film elements. I said it because it's the last one. I'm having fun right now. Thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, for stacking this neatly with the best intentions. I love you for it. So now, very last thing in the box, and as we open it up here, I already know what this is, but you don't know what this is, so I'm just going to share it with you like I shared it with myself when I bought it online. Now let's talk about some pins and stuff. First we have a Vinegar Syndrome pin. Next up we have, this is a pin with a spin film reel, and as it spins, it shows the Vinegar Syndrome logo on it. They only had 500 of these, so I had to pick it up. I got the last, there were like 5 left in stock, so I picked up one of the last ones because it just looked really damn cool. I wanted to get Tammy the T-Rex pins, but I didn't realize that they were separate purchases and you couldn't buy them all in one bundle, so I was actually pretty upset about that, so I didn't pick those up. The logo as well. And then last but certainly not least, we got a mini slipcover for Orgy of the Dead, Edward D. Wood Jr.'s film that I have right up there as well. And it's embossed and everything too. Shocking, bizarre, terrifying, and thrilling. Now you're probably wondering, that's it? That's it? You just got a slipcover? I mean, you'd think there would be more. You spent, what, $6 on it? $8 on it? How much did you spend on it? Like, well, why'd you get a slipcover, man? What are you doing? Well, let me stop right there and chill out. Go relax outside or something. Opens up in here. And what it actually is a pin. It's an Orgy of the Dead pin. So there was Incubus, Uninvited, and Orgy of the Dead. And they happened to have inside these slipcovers, which no one knew about, it was a pin. So this is the Orgy of the Dead pin. It honestly looks ridiculously gorgeous. They had no right to do this, but they did it because they're the best boutique Blu-ray company in the biz, baby. So as you can see right there, that's the pin. I'm going to keep showing it to you because it's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that style. That physique. That perfection. And we are going to keep it in here because I don't want to use it until I get to go to a horror event like Horror Nights or Scary Farm or something. If you're going to rep this, you got to rep it in style. And that's the plan. So Orgy of the Dead mini slipcover with pin of the logo of the film on it with the taglines. You can't beat that. So there you have it, Lordy, we done. These are all of the movies from the slipcover protectors, 20 of them, like the crazy person I am, all the way to all of these movies you see right here, from slipcovers to box sets to everything. This is it right here, from my Sex World LP to my pins to all of the trash that's sitting on my floor. This was one of the biggest sales I've ever taken part of, and it is honestly one of the best experiences that I've ever had in buying Blu-rays. This is a company that literally made this huge sale during a pandemic, and they managed to keep doing what they're doing and give us art. Art that I can watch. What's the first movie I'm gonna watch today? You already know. I have to watch this movie. I also picked up one more movie called Don't Go in the Woods, but I can't get up because if I get up, these movies are going to fall. So, you know, for the sake of the video, I kind of want to just keep them like that and not let them fall. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Seriously, you waited so long for a new video, and, well, it took way longer than expected. But I got a new computer finally. I did get that, and I'm editing this entire video on this computer. I gotta level with you. This is just like, I couldn't have done this if it wasn't for a lot of people's support as well. No, you didn't pay me to do this, but what I'm saying is, you guys are the reason why you watched the video, you left your comments, you left the likes on the video, you watched it. That's what mattered. And so now I'm doing this because this shit is massive. These are 55 movies, I think. I don't know. I'm not counting. If you guys comment below as to how many I have, I don't want to count this right now. But including the collection bundle and all the slipcover movies and the ones without slipcovers and the Peakorama title and Rad and what were the other two? I don't know. I'm losing track of time. I know we're going through some really crazy shit right now, but nothing beats your guys' support and really helping out and just being the best people that you could possibly be. And it means the world to me that you're watching, because I really wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys wanting to know what I got. So this was the sale. That's it. So what's going to happen next? I don't know. I'm going to watch a lot of these movies, but I hope to have a video out soon. I'm actually currently working on a video right now, but when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome titles, I mean, boy, that's going to be so long. I was really hoping to release a movie review of one Vinegar Syndrome title, but it is a concept that I'm still trying to figure out how the whole idea of it's going to be, so just bear with me. This video is really long, so I really wanted to get something out for you guys so you weren't left in the dust when I said that it was going to be Vinegar Syndrome month. When it didn't happen, I knew keeping promises wouldn't get me that far, but it was because I didn't have the necessary equipment to really make one incredibly long video to talk about these movies. Again, I feel inspired by other YouTubers that know how to do it, Michael Keene, and I just can't do it the way that they do it because they have all that equipment on hand and they have all that talent behind in front of the camera. So that's just something that I don't have until now. So I have all the necessary stuff, so I'm hoping when the time comes I'm able to release proper videos and review these kinds of movies. But other than that, you stayed this long. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out my previous Vinegar Syndrome video, that is going to be a link in the description as well as right up here or here. I don't know where it is, but it's going to pop up in one of the little corners if you're on mobile or on your computer. So check that video out because that was a really great video to work on and it really made me learn about how to do these unboxing videos. If you want to check out anything else, anything at all, boy, you know who I'm going to have you go to. Go check out Michael Keene's unboxing video. The motherfucker unboxes like it's Christmas. So go check out his video because it's really good. And he did reviews on all of the May releases for the subscriber package, so go check that out as well. I think it's one of the best videos he's ever done, in my personal opinion, so go check that out. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all soon when the time comes, but thank you for sticking around as long as you have been and waiting for this video. It means the world to me that you came down to watch it, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. Vinegar Syndrome, if this was rent, you paid it. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Hello everybody, it's Future Tyler here. I felt like it would have been a little bit in bad taste if I didn't mention this at the end of the video. I also did a Facebook Live after I shot that video and I mentioned it, but I want to mention it here too. With the Black Lives Matter movement going on and with the good old pandemic that's happening at the same time, there's a lot of really rough things happening in our life right now, and we're trying to step up and do all we can to really help out our fellow people in need, whether it be Black lives or whether it be the healthcare workers that are working on the front lines. So I'm going to link a good amount of donations in the description that you can go to and donate, because as much as I appreciate you coming down to watch this video, I want this to be passed on to people who really need more help than I do, And again, all the donations are in the description. Find out which one you want to donate to. Please feel free. It's better to use your money to give it to other people that need it more. So thank you very much for staying all the way to the end of the video up to this point. All the links are in the description. Go check it out and donate. And God bless you. Take care.